Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here. We just lost to Tottenham 2-1 at Old Trafford. That really doesn't happen too often. In fact, during the game that, in the Premier League era, Tottenham could have had out of a potential 59 points. They've only actually got 5 at Old Trafford in that whole period of time, which is just crazy when you think about it. But what does it tell you? It means Tottenham come to Old Trafford, they don't win. You know what I mean? In fact, it turns out most of the time we win. We beat Tottenham at Old Trafford. That's just how it is. We were lacking that final ball again. We were lacking that creative influence in the first half. I mean, you're talking about we got Valencia going down the right and whip it in, and his output's wasn't fantastic again. I mean, it was better than last week, but it just seems like the football we're playing is pretty simple. We're trying to get it out wide, we're trying to get it in and hope someone gets their bonce on it. Do you know what I mean? Which is absolutely fine, but you've got to have that variety to your game where you can take it back inside, take it outside, take it back inside, cause them problems from all different areas of the pitch, not just get it wide and hope to get a good crossing. Do you know what I mean? That isn't the way to do it. If you look at what Adnan Januzaj did in the second half, that's how we should be actually playing. So you're talking about an 18-year-old lad who's our most creative, our most influential player at the moment. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. But we've got Wayne Rooney playing really deep. Which is great because he's great. He did a good job again. He's there playing like the Steven Gerrard role, whipping the balls out or spraying the balls out to the wings. But the problem is when our wingers are getting down the line and whipping those balls in, Wayne Rooney's not there to he's not up with the play. He's not there to actually get on the end of it, which is a problem when he's one of our most lethal goal scorers. So him being sacrificed there almost means that we're sacrificing a goal scoring threat up front, which is a real problem. So number one on Moyes' wish list or transfer list. Wish list, I say, is to go and get a playmaker. We've been crying out for that for years, and that will release Rooney. I want to see Rooney playing further up the pitch. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm not saying he's been absolutely fantastic there this season with his assists and everything, but it just means that we're lacking that lethal finisher up front. Although Danny Welbeck did a fantastic job once Adebayor scored and Christian Eriksen scored all on the counter. They played all their football on the counter today. Danny Welbeck. Lovely Januzaj pass, really composed finish from Welbeck. 5 in 5 in the Premier League now. He stepped his game up, top quality player. But, just disappointing performance. Again, we just didn't have that creative output. When we scored, after that, we played absolutely fantastic. We were piling the pressure on. Adnan Januzaj was completely awesome out there on the right. He was tying people up in knots. And as soon as we got that goal, we just played a lot more intelligently. But before that, we were just really quite content just to pass it here and there, pass it back and forward, keep the ball, have possession, but not really, we didn't have that lethal final ball, which was just a real shame. Adnan Januzaj, definite man of the match, absolute hero out there. But everybody else, we didn't necessarily play that badly. I mean, I say it was a bad performance, but even in the first half, we basically battered them. They just tore us apart in the counter-attack because our shape was awful and our defending was awful, and we weren't lethal enough on the attack. So real shame, but I mean, I've got a lot more to say about this game. So for a more in-depth analysis, then please come and check out my channel, Mr. Flying Pig HD. But make sure to subscribe to the Full-Time Devils. Give this video a like. Don't be stingy, Kagawa. And just a shambolic result. We need to move on from this quickly. Get 3 points in the sack. David Moyes, sort your life out, mate. Get our team playing top quality football again. We should be winning that game. Do you know what I mean? We've got a stronger team. Do you know how to win when you've got the stronger team, David Moyes? I do not know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD. Have a good one and a happy new year to you, even though it's not going to be that happy now if you're a Man United fan. But just forget about this. Put it behind us. Move on. Let's get the 3 points in the next game. Oh, my God.